Everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another special video on Chris's Morris commercial. For those of you that have been following the build, you would have known that he's just rewired the whole truck, gone round, done all the little jobs on it, and today is the day where we go and pick up the cab from the paint shop. And the easiest way to pick up that cab without causing any damage to it whatsoever is to load it on the back of my truck, take the car over there. He's got quite a few lads there and we're going to lift it on and bolt it down and then bring it back bolted on the cab. Couple of little extra bits I did want to mention before we got carried away and loaded it up. I think we said in a previous video, Chris and his dad owned this car. He then sold it on to a friend of theirs where it went into a museum. Unfortunately, the museum didn't last too long. It was there a few years and they shut the museum down, and Chris and his dad was able to buy this car back. A couple of the bits had been changed on it, like this bit here, the actual ignition system and the amp meter. It had been swapped, and Chris has been looking every night religiously for the last 2 years trying to find the original replacement unit, and only last week he managed to win this one on eBay, and he couldn't be happier that now it has the completely original one in it and all the wires all tally up lovely. Chris is not around at the moment, otherwise I'll tell you, but I'm sure he said that this is a 7 and the one that they'd put in it was a 5, but this is the correct one for the car. We'll get more into that later, but for now let's get it loaded on the back of the truck, get over there and pick up this new beautifully painted cab. Perfect choice of colour there on the Morris from Chris. How beautiful does that look? Inside to the doors. Obviously not this bit of carbon. Beautiful bit of paint. Going to do this on time lapse like we normally do, and I said to Chris, no, let's do it on real time and try and get a nice hour episode out of it. I forgot to time lapse putting the cab back on, but how beautiful does that look? That is an absolute perfect colour choice for that car. Guys, I know there's going to be a bit of wind noise. We are outside and I've had to have my charger plugged in. was like a mad rush to get back before it tipped it down. We was umming and ahhing whether we was going to leave it there and go back tomorrow and actually pick the truck up. But we thought, no, we're going to go for it. We won't be able to get a lot more today because it's going to be on this video, but Chris is going back there tomorrow to pick all the doors up and the other bits and pieces. You ready, mate? I think so, yeah. We'll have a little walk around it in a minute. Cut off there for a minute and then we go in the workshop and have a nice walk around it when we've put everything away. As you can see, guys, and previously mentioned, the colour really does it justice now. It looks so beautiful. And Chris said when he first told me the colour, I was like, oh really, like that? And he was like, no, that was the original colour it was. And I, for one, I mean, you can see me in there, I'm so glad that he didn't listen to me and didn't really listen to anybody. He went for the colour he knew, and it really does show. It looks incredible. We're going to be back on it again tomorrow now. Of course it'll all be in this video. Chris is going to pop over and get the doors. He couldn't take them today, we just didn't want to risk it, so he's going to pop over and get them in his van and get all the other little bits. There is still quite a lot of parts that Chris does need to drop off there tomorrow that have still got to be painted. A lot of the tin work, the black stuff. So we have just been having a chat about it, and he said what he's going to do is get the doors hung on, get all the front end built back up. He's going to do as much as he possibly can, and we're going to try and get it in this video and make it a real nice long one. And then after that's done, he has got a few jobs that he needs to do, like completely strip the wheels and tyres, and he's going to be repainting those. The body, I don't know if any of you remember it, but it was grey. It's in the previous video. He's going to be painting that body the same colour as this cab, but Chris is going to do that side of it himself. But it can't all be done at the moment. The spray booth is full to the brim with other stuff, and Chris is in the middle of building a carport. So he said what we'll probably do is get this built up, get all of the nice new stuff back on it, so that it's all safe and it's not lying around or needs propping anywhere or putting anywhere. And then he'll probably get back on it in a couple of months, like the final part, where he'll be doing the wheels, doing that rear, God, it's gone, body. Doing the rear body and completely finishing this project. But wow, looks absolutely incredible. We'll pick back up on this video when we'll be fitting up the front end. For the purpose of safety, obviously, guys, we don't want these doors getting scratched up. Chris has got to build them up, but we have hung them on the hinges temporarily, and it just looks like more together now. I still can't believe the reflection, how amazing it's come out. Really starting to look lovely and beautiful again. And he's got all the parts laid out here. when we was at the painters, I did say to him, I mean, how hard was it to rub down those louvers? It must have been a nightmare. And he said, well, we just get a little piece of sandpaper, roll it up, and then literally just keep going in and out of them. And obviously they was blue before, so that was a lot of paint to get off. But yeah, there's some of the parts all laid out. We're going to crack on and start building up the front end, and then moving on to the doors, getting all those built up, etc. I'm a bit gutted because, like I said a couple of times in this video, I wanted to make it an hour-long episode, but I know everybody's really anxious to see it, and we want to get it out this Sunday. So I've just decided to just cut in now, and I'm going to have to end it because there's some piping that goes around the bulkhead, and Chris said he can't fit the bonnet until he's got that. The old stuff is just not good enough. It's all been painted. He wants new stuff, like a piping, so that it doesn't, the bonnet doesn't mark the bulkhead. So he has ordered that, and it is due in later this week. Obviously you're going to be watching this Sunday, and it's going to be sort of Monday, Tuesday, it's going to be in. So we will be able to crack on with that for a next Sunday episode, and hopefully I can make that a long one. I'm gutted that we couldn't just continue on with it, but he said, I've come this far, I want it perfect, and I completely agree with him, so I'm not going to say anything about it. Please let us know in the comment section what you think of that colour. It's really grown on me, and wow, what a choice he made there, because when he said the colour, it just straight away, he said it's like a burgundy red. I said, oh no, definitely not, but yeah, it does look absolutely amazing. So hopefully this is enough for you Sunday. As usual, I really do hope you enjoy it, and if you do, please do give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it, and it shows your appreciation. If you want to see what else we're up to on all the other little projects, follow us on Instagram at Salvage Rebuilds. Check out the merch, the link is in the description. Also, go down and read the description after you watch the video. We put quite a lot in there about what's upcoming, what we might be getting, and what the future holds. So yeah, like, subscribe and share. Thank you all again for watching, and we'll see you very soon in the next one.